going on, guys? FitnessKensho here. Today I wanted to give you guys kind of like a different video, something that I really wanted to speak about a long time ago, especially with some of the things that have been going on in the fitness industries, as far as doing these 30-day challenges and stuff like that. If you haven't heard of them, I think if you do like a Google search just on like scams or something like that, or supplement scams or 30-day challenge scams, you'll figure out exactly what has been going on. This video is not really about that, so that's why it's not included in the title. It's more about just being aware of how to successfully choose someone who's going to help you. How do you successfully choose a personal trainer or an online coach? So many people are in the business, obviously, portraying the image that they want to help people, when honestly they're just there just to make money. And obviously making money is one of the reasons why you dive into that kind of field, to make a living, but it shouldn't be to the point where you're just trying to rip people off and not really trying to help people. The main reason why I got into the field was because I saw how people were were actually motivated by my progress, that I said, you know what, why not jump into the field as a personal trainer and see how many people I can help face to face. And then I just went through the whole online coaching thing, just because obviously there's more people that I can reach from a longer distance that are not here locally where I live at. So without further ado, I got a couple of things that I pretty much want to make note of, that are going to be like signs of why this person may not be the best fit for you. So the first warning sign, in my opinion, is if the trainer needs a trainer. And I'm not talking about a trainer that doesn't look the part, because honestly, I feel that every trainer, no matter or online coach, whatever the heck you want to call yourself, you should have an image of looking like someone that someone should admire. You should be able to keep your body in the perfect shape, so that if a client comes to you with a concern about their weight loss, they can be able to be like, okay, look, this person has been able to keep their body this way, or they admire your look. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, for example, let's say you're doing these 30-day challenges and stuff like that, and you're talking about, oh, I write diet plans for my clients, but you got someone else who writes your diet plans. In my opinion, you should be able to write your own diet plan if you are trying to help other people with their diet plan. So that's one of the warning signs. If he has a coach himself to help him with his meals because he can't figure it out, I don't know what kind of coach he's gonna be for you. That's like one of the number warning signs. When I'm cutting, I've Googled a couple of things. The internet is such a powerful tool that you can figure out how to do anything nowadays. So the fact that, I can figure out my macros with no problem. Yeah, I can do a couple Google searches, probably watch a couple of YouTube videos from other YouTubers that have thrown out some type of information on how to calculate their macros. But at the end of the day, I was able to figure it out. Therefore, I can figure it out for someone else. So that's number one. Number two, check their social media page. Like, social media, obviously, you can follow people for free. It's not like you have to pay to subscribe to people's YouTube channel, or you follow them on Instagram or on Snapchat, whatever the case may be. So see how these people who you want to be your coach are spending their time on social media. Are they giving free advice? Like, just because you're giving someone a specific exercise to target a specific muscle group, that doesn't mean that they should pay you for that, because honestly, they could find that anywhere else. It's kind of like, the hardest part about people that start in this fitness journey is that there's a ton of information, they just don't know where to start. So if you're someone who has a popular or a big growing on social media, a big following or a big subscription on YouTube, use it to your advantage. You can help so many people that are just constantly watching your videos. I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Alpha Living, because he made a video about this actually a couple of hours ago, about all these people doing these 30-day challenges or eating 10,000 calories for a cheat meal and all this other bullshit, because it portrays such a negative image about how food, like, we're just pretty much, you can eat all you want and then train and you're gonna be still the same. So there are people who constantly struggle with food. Therefore, why are you doing all these like bad junk food challenges that that are not really going to help anybody who's watching your channel. So if you have a fitness channel, you're doing these stupid, let's say, eat a box of donuts and see who can stuff their face with so many donuts, stop it. It's not really helping anybody. So shout out to Alpha Living for doing that video, because I swear to God, I wanted to do a video just like that. It was on my to-do list, but you beat me to it. So shout out to you, bro. But like I said, back to like what you're doing. So are you helping people on social media? Are you telling people how to do certain exercises? Maybe if you meal prep. I'm big on meal prepping, so I kind of post all my meal preps on Instagram as well on YouTube. So I got my series of meal prepping with Kensho. Those are there, so if people have questions on how to meal prep, they're there for you to successfully either steal my ideas or pretty much learn how I calculate my nutrition macros to be able to fulfill, you know, what I want to do for that current week, or if I'm bulking, or if I'm cutting, or if I'm just maintaining. You have an idea of the things that I'm eating just to keep me fueled up for that week. Number 3, this one's pretty primarily to like the big Instagrammers. Like, have they been sponsored by multiple companies in the past? Like, in my opinion, I'll put it this way. Again, I'm not going to name any names, because there's a lot of people that in the fitness industry, and you know what, they're trying to get money. Again, it's cool. If you're trying to get money, that's fine. But if you're going to sell your soul, that's where it kind of gets a little iffy, and that's what I want people to watch out for. So just look at this person's history. Have they been sponsored in the past like 5 years? How many companies have they been sponsored for? In my opinion, I've seen people be sponsored for a year. I've seen the max was about 2 years. So let's just say, for an example, people are sponsored for about a year. If every year this person is sponsored by a new company and he's preaching or she's preaching that these supplements are the best supplements on the market, that should be a red flag right there, because that means they haven't even used the product long enough to figure out if these products really work as effectively. Like, there's only a couple of supplements that I will pretty much even be sponsored for just because I've used them towards my weight loss goals. Like, I used to be a big kid back in the day, like in 2012, before I started my fitness journey seriously, and there was only a few companies that were actually credible and actually worked as advertised. So there's only, again, maybe 2 or 3 companies that I will even take sponsorship for. Everyone else, I'm sorry, take the back seat. Maybe you have to send me at least like a year's supply of your product, so I can test it out and see if it actually works, because I cannot sell my soul for just a product. You know, that's not what I'm about to do. So that's another red flag. Make sure that they haven't been sponsored by multiple companies year after year after year, and they're preaching that this product is the best product. Because at the end of the day, they just want you to use their discount code, and they're just trying to sell some products so they can get some money from the companies. All right. And this, last but not least, because this is extremely important, can the trainer or the coach relate to your fitness goals? Now, I think a lot of people are attracted to me as their trainer because I've been big, you know, and I've been small, you know, and I've been able to maintain this for the past couple of years and still continue to make progress. So I think a lot of people see my story as something that they can relate, be like, hey, you know, he knows what he's doing, because I want to be able to do exactly what he did. You know, most people just want to get weight loss, and some people want to gain muscle. Depending on who you are, I kind of have to explain it to clients the benefit of having added muscle to your body. But at the end of the day, they want the weight off and be slim and trim, so that they don't have so that they're not overweight. So if the trainer that you're looking into can't relate to where you're at right now, why will you choose them? I'm not saying that they can't help you. That's not what I'm saying right now. But it's like, okay, if you're looking for someone to guide you and understand where you're coming from, because again, the communication has to be spot on. When I communicate with my clients that are extremely overweight, I try to bring them back to a time where I struggled, and I kind of like had to see food a little bit differently in order to continue to make progress, because food is comfort for some people. For me right now, it's comfort at some times. Like I do enjoy my bad meals here and there, and that's just because, you know, I'm just craving it and whatever. Like, I don't have any shows that I'm prepping for, so therefore I'm not gonna like neglect myself for some bad meals. At the end of the day, 90% of my diet, 90 to 95% of my diet for the week is clean. If the extra 5 is kind of dirty, so be it. That's a really small percentage. That's really not going to kill your progress. So, but at the end of the day, I'm not posting about that. But because I don't want to kind of dismotivate my clients who are struggling with food. So I rarely post really bad cheat meals. I'm not posting wings. I'm not posting pizza or garbage place. If you're from upstate New York, that's stuff that I just eat on my own and whatever. That no one needs to know what the heck I eat from my bad meals, right? So if the trainer can relate to you, in my opinion, I think they'll be the best person to guide you to choosing the right foods. If you do have a breakdown for any reason, like let's say you're just as motivated as fuck, one day you're really not feeling it, you feel like quitting, that trainer should be able to motivate you because maybe they've been through that type of thing. You know, I'm not knocking trainers that just kind of just been small for most of their life and they just kind of put a little muscle in their personal trainers. I'm thinking that maybe I'm assuming that they've educated themselves on how to deal with overweight clients, because that is the demand in the field, in personal training or getting people that sign up for your online coaching. So I will assume that you guys get a little bit educated how to deal with people who are overweight. But if you find a trainer or an online coach that has been through what you're going through right now, I think that will be the perfect match, because you guys can relate and you guys can the trainer can actually help you get past any obstacles that you encounter during your fitness journey. But again, those are the key points that I wanted to say on how to successfully choose, or just the things to beware when choosing a personal trainer and online coach. At the end of the day, in my opinion, it all matters about picking someone who actually gives a fuck about people. If someone doesn't care about people, then what's the damn point? Why are you a personal trainer? It's like, I've never seen a doctor well, maybe there are some doctors who don't give a fuck about people and they're just there for the money. But if you're there just for the money, then what drives you every day? You know, like what drives me every day to train people? Because obviously, like I train a ton of clients. Some, especially in this commercial gym that I work at, I'm not gonna throw their name, but in a commercial gym that I work at, there's people that come there and they just want the title of having a personal trainer. And those people I slowly X out, because at the end of the day, I'm not there for the money. It's just something that I enjoy to do because it's something that I'm passionate about. Therefore, you just want someone who actually cares about getting you progress, and that should be the most important thing that you should be looking for. If they're not worthy of showing you that they care about reaching getting people some type of progress that they train, then they're not the trainer for you. All right, so again, I want to just throw this video out for you guys so you guys can have something to look out for when choosing a trainer or an online coach, because there's a lot of them out there nowadays. If you do like videos like this, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave comments below if I did miss anything. If you guys have any things that you guys have encountered that should definitely be like a red flag when choosing a trainer or an online coach if you've hired one in the past. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys.